this is Lamar Jackson.
He'll sprint. He's being chased by Howard. Looking behind. You can kiss him goodbye.
And this is Jalen Hurts.
Loaded up, taking a shot, looking for A.J. Brown. He's got it.
And today they're going to be swapping teams to see how the NFL plays out. So as you guys can see, my boy Jalen Hurts is on the Baltimore Ravens. And my boy Lamar Jackson is on the Philadelphia Eagles. So right out of the gate, I mean, this is a huge upgrade for Lamar Jackson. We have Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and Goddard to work with as weapons. And as you can see, we already know the Eagles have a top 5 defense in the league, other than this area right here, which we need to fix. But on the other hand, I'd say this is a downgrade for Jalen Hurts. I mean, yes, we have OBJ and Andrews, but that is nowhere near the type of weapons that he had on the Eagles. But on the bright side, the Ravens do probably have the best defense in the league, so that should make up for the offense. And the reason I feel like this would be a really good swap is because Lamar Jackson is the fastest quarterback in the league, and Jalen Hurts is probably at the number 3 spot right behind Justin Fields. So, I mean, they're both fast. We all know that, but we're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs. And I mean, hopefully both of these teams can make it. And as you can see, the Ravens are going to go 12-5 to win the division, and they play the Broncos in the first round. And the Eagles are going to go 14-3, which puts them right behind the Cowboys, so they play the Bears in the first round. I mean, honestly, this is a nice little change because, as I said, both teams usually do not make the playoffs when I do these videos, but unfortunately the Bears are going to absolutely obliterate the Eagles, so Lamar is done. But on the other hand, Jalen Hurts absolutely obliterated the Broncos, so they play the Jets in the divisional round. And as you can see, Aaron Rodgers put up no fight at all, so now we play the Chiefs for a trip to the Super Bowl. And as expected, the Chiefs are going to score first, so we're down 7-0. I think we all know what Jalen Hurts and the Ravens are in for right now. I mean, the Chiefs are no joke, so even if we do go off and tie the game up, I don't know if we're going to be able to take down Patty Mahomes. But I mean, at the same time, the Ravens offense has improved a lot over the last year, so if we get this done, it's honestly just luck. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, it's harsh, but it's true. We're gonna need luck on our side, and we're also gonna need the refs on our side today. That's gonna be another first down from Duvernay. Apparently that was Bateman that I just hit. For some reason, I always get his number and Duvernay's number mixed up. That's gonna be another first down. But anyways, I'm just gonna run dragon spacings, and I mean, as long as OBJ is open, which he will be, that is gonna give us a touchdown. So as long as we make the PAT, we're gonna have the lead. But I mean, we're playing against Patrick Mahomes, so I don't think we're gonna be able to win this game. And unfortunately, as you can see, we're getting absolutely torched right now. I mean, we really have not done a whole lot after that first drive, so that is gonna be the end of the road for the Ravens. I kind of knew that was gonna happen when I seen we were playing the Chiefs. I mean, to be honest with you though, I'm just happy that we put up a bigger fight than the Eagles did. But as you can see, it looks like Lamar is going to go ahead and win MVP this season, which is nice. And the Chiefs went on to absolutely crush the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. So Patrick Mahomes got another ring, which does not surprise any of us. But anyways, that's going to bring us to free agency. And since the Ravens lost to the Chiefs, we needed to make some upgrades. So we signed Marcus Peters, so he's on the Ravens again. And we also got Havenstein and Wynn. So those players should help out the Ravens a lot. But on the other hand, the Eagles really don't need anyone other than a running back, so we picked up Kareem Hunt. But the Eagles also need a free safety, and since there was no one in the free agency class, we went ahead and picked up Micah Hyde from the Bills. And I already know I'm gonna be getting judged for this one in the comments, but we had 2 first-round picks, and realistically, I'm not gonna use them because I'm trying to make this team really good really fast. So for 2 first-round picks and a 3rd-round pick, we got Jalen Ramsey from the Dolphins. And I mean, long-term, I feel like that is going to be a really good pickup for us. But heading into year number 2, this is what the Eagles defense is looking like. I mean, this might be the most beautiful thing you see all day. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs again and see what's up. And I mean, after that offseason, I feel like both of these teams should be in a good position to make the playoffs again. And as you can see, the Ravens went off this season, going 15-2 2 to win the division, and they're also gonna get the #1 seed in the playoffs. And the Eagles are gonna fall 1 game behind the Ravens, going 14-3 to win their division as well. And they are also gonna get the #1 seed in the playoffs. But anyways, the Ravens play the Bengals and the Eagles play the Seahawks. But unfortunately, the Ravens are gonna get knocked out by Joe Shiesty, so they're done. But the Eagles won their game, so they play the Cowboys for a trip to the Super Bowl. As you can see, we already have the lead. I mean, I accidentally simmed too far, but I still want to play a drive with Lamar because we have not used him on the Eagles yet. So oh dude, there's no way. AJ Brown is wide open. That is a massive pickup to start this game off. I mean, I guess to start this drive off because we've already scored a touchdown. But anyways, that's going to be another first down. I feel like picking up Kareem Hunt in the offseason was a really good move for us because we obviously lost Sanders to the Panthers in the offseason. But anyways, that's going to be a touchdown from AJ Brown, so that's going to extend our lead. So as long as we don't pull an Atlanta Falcons and blow this game, we should be going to the Super Bowl. And as you can see in the 4th quarter, we have a pretty healthy lead, but the Cowboys can still come back. But if you forgot, we have Jalen Ramsey on that defense now, so the Cowboys are not going to be doing a whole lot today. So that is going to send the Eagles to the Super Bowl in year number 2. I mean, we didn't just win that game. We absolutely obliterated the Cowboys. And as you can see, we got to play the Bengals in the Super Bowl this year, which is a cool matchup because this could have happened in real life if things happened a different way. And as you can see, for the 2nd season in a row, our boy Lamar Jackson won MVP. But as you can see, we're down 14-0. This has been a very bad start for the Eagles, so we gotta have a good drive here and try and dig ourselves out of the massive hole that we've put ourselves into. That's gonna be a first down for Goddard though, which is nice to see. But I mean, the fact that we have Lamar now and we also have Jalen Ramsey on the defense, this team is more than capable of making a comeback. That's a nice pickup from Hunt. I mean, I told you Kareem Hunt was a good pickup. Now you can see why. If we can get a first down here, that would be amazing. There's no way we didn't get caught. That's another first. But instead of running it again, I'm just going to try and hit Goddard for the safe play because I don't want to mess around with this Bengals defense because they are stacked. But that right there is going to give us a touchdown. So we're going to cut into the lead, but I mean, we're still losing. Again, we can definitely come back with a team like this, but at the same time, Joe Burrow is not an easy task. And as you can see in the 4th quarter, we're kind of getting killed right now. I mean, we did put up a fight, but in the end, it's looking like Joe Burrow is just going to be too much for us to handle. So that is going to be a very disappointing way to end off the season. I mean, it could have gone worse. I'm happy that we made it to the Super Bowl, but in the end, Joe Shiesty is going to be the one that's hoisting the Lombardi trophy, so that definitely sucks. Anyways, that brings us to the offseason, and next season, we're not going to be doing a whole lot. I mean, we had to franchise tag Micah Hyde because Lamar Jackson was really expensive. So we're $17 million in the negative, which means we're going to be losing quite a few players, but at the same time, no one that we're losing is super good. And it's kind of the same story for the Ravens because we had to give Jalen Hurts a massive contract as well. They have $6 million, but it's still not enough to re-sign any of these players. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 3. And even though both of those teams took some massive hits in the offseason, they're both still stacked. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs again. And I mean, I'm thinking at least one of these teams should be able to make another run for a Super Bowl. But unfortunately, the Ravens are not going to be doing anything remotely productive this season because they got shit on. But the Eagles are going to go 9-8, which is not a very good record, but that does put them in the playoffs, and they play the Panthers in the wild card round. And surprisingly enough, they're going to escape with the win. So now they play the Niners in the divisional round. But unfortunately, our playoff run is going to come to an end because we lost. I mean, to be fair, the Niners were the #1 seed, so that was a bit of a stretch to win that game. But I mean, somehow our boy Lamar Jackson is going to go ahead and win another MVP with a 9-8 record. So that is 3 seasons in a row that this man has won that. And it looks like the Cowboys are going to beat the Chargers in the Super Bowl by 1 point. So I mean, you Cowboy fans must be really happy seeing that. You actually did something in the playoffs. But I mean, after re-signing everyone and franchise tagging Darius Slay, we're $20 million in the negative. So once again, the Eagles are going to be taking a hit this offseason. And I mean, the Ravens are also going to take a hit in the offseason, but I mean, we still have a bit of money to work with. But the free agency class kind of sucked, and we really need a wide receiver. So we went ahead and traded for Hollywood Brown, but we had to get rid of Ronnie Stanley because he was costing us too much. We also threw in 2 second-round picks, but we're going to get Burns, Christensen, and Love You from the Panthers. And I mean, I hate to do this because I had to get rid of 2 first-round picks, which is a lot, but we only have 1 more season to go. So I said screw it and gave the 2 first-round picks to the Seahawks for Cross, Vickers, and Walker. I mean, Kenneth Walker is going to be a massive pickup for us. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 4, which is going to be the final season of this video. And as you can see, the Ravens have definitely improved in the offseason. I mean, this offense is absolutely stacked. And I mean, same story with the defense. There's a few holes, but they are absolutely stacked. But on the other hand, even though the Eagles took a massive hit in the offseason, the offense is still looking great. And the defense isn't bad either. I mean, there's a few holes that are looking terrible, but other than that, they're pretty good. But anyways, you know the drill. We're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs for the final time, and I guess we'll see what's happening. And as you can see, the Ravens went off going 14-3 to win the division. And as you can see, they're going to get the number 1 seed in the playoffs. And as you can see, the Eagles are going to go 10-7, which also puts them in the playoffs. They play the Packers in the first round, and it looks like they're going to get the win. So now the Eagles play the Falcons and the Ravens play the Browns, but somehow the Eagles are going to get knocked out by the Falcons. But on the bright side, the Ravens beat the Browns, so they play the Chiefs for a trip to the Super Bowl. And I mean, no surprise, the Chiefs are going to score first, so we're down 7-0. But I mean, I'm actually feeling good about this season. We are playing Patrick Mahomes, which is not going to be easy, but I feel like the Ravens have improved a lot over the last 2 seasons, and that's going to be a first down from Andrews. I might just hit Andrews again here, but I mean, if Zay Flowers can somehow get open, that is looking good. Please, please, please. What a grab. I don't know how we actually caught that, but I mean, 3 yards to go. I mean, honestly, I forgot how good Jalen Hurts' accuracy is. That was an absolute dot, but we got to throw this because we got struck with a holding call. But either way, we're going to be in for the end zone. That's going to be Marquise Brown. So that's going to tie the game up, but at the same time, we're playing Patrick Mahomes, so we're probably going to lose this game if you want me to keep it a buck with you. But as you can see, things are actually looking pretty good in the 4th quarter right now. We have a nice little 2-score lead. Make that a 3-score lead, and that's going to be way too much for Mahomes to come back from. So the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl in the final season of this video. And as you can see, it looks like we got to play the Falcons in the Super Bowl. As I've said, everywhere I go, the Falcons follow me. I mean, I literally can't escape them. I don't think we've gone 1 video without playing against the Falcons. But anyways, Lamar Jackson's gonna win MVP for the 4th season in a row, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, even though Lamar won MVP, it looks like Jalen Hurts is the one that actually made it to the Super Bowl. And hopefully we can win this game because Lamar actually never got the job done. So no one's won a Super Bowl yet. That's a good start. Let's go. Obviously, I didn't pick up Kenneth Walker for no reason, so I'm gonna try and get him going on the run. That is gonna barely be a first. I would run the ball, but I mean, it's 4th down, so I'm gonna try and hit Andrews. If he's not open, we're screwed, but he's gonna be wide open for the touchdown, so that's gonna tie the game up. But at the same time, we all know that EA absolutely loves the Falcons, so they're probably gonna end up winning this game either way. But as you can see in the 4th quarter, we actually have the lead, but it's kind of back and forth. We were losing for the longest time, and it looks like I totally called that right. The Falcons are going to win the Super Bowl. I don't know how the hell that happened. I mean, I literally called it. Madden is pretty predictable at this point. For some reason, if you're playing against the Falcons or the Cowboys, there's like a 95% chance that you're going to lose that game. So, unfortunately, neither of these teams are going to win a Super Bowl, but I mean, at least they both made it. But in the end, out of all teams, the Atlanta Falcons are going to be hoisting the Lombardi trophy to end off this video. I mean, that definitely sucks. I did not think it would end like that, but that's how it's going to end. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, you might as well comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comments section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.